Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is part 2 of the ugly truth of postpartum. So if you have not checked out part 1, I will have it linked down below or up in the cards so that you can go and watch that first part of speaking the truth, the ugly truth about postpartum. And today we are going to be talking about 2 different things. I talked about 3 things, I believe, in the first video. And so now I'm just going to keep going and give you guys the gruesome truth. Things that women been having babies forever and they will not talk to you about it. At least most people won't talk about it because it's not pretty. So, got my list again, and this is technically the first one for this video, but it is number 4 on the full list, and that is bleeding. Yeah, you know when you have a baby, you are going to bleed, and you don't realize just how much. Obviously, when you're having the baby, there's lots of blood because a placenta, everything's got to come out. Well, if you're anything like me, you bleed for an entire month straight. I'm not talking just, oh, I'm spotting here or there. Full on period for 4 weeks. And then I was super duper lucky, if you can catch the sarcasm, I started my regular periods 2 weeks after that, when I was about 6 weeks postpartum. Yeah, so there's lots of blood, and it's not always like pleasant, I guess you could say. It's not like an easy period. At the beginning, it's very hard because you're getting cramps because your uterus is getting back to normal. It can take a really long time for that. Some people it's really quick, some people it's not. So I don't want to scare everybody. Some people have really light bleeding, just like initial heavy, and then it gets really light, or it can be pretty darn consistent all the way until you hit about 4 to 6 weeks. You go back for your well, mommy visit at 6 weeks, and I'm sure some people are still bleeding then. I thank goodness was done at 4 weeks, but I'm sure it could just keep going if it really wanted to, because there's just so much in there. Think about it, 9 months of buildup, it's got to come out. Another thing that hopefully your doctors warn you about, my doctor did not warn me about, is a clot about the size of your fist, maybe bigger, will come out. Once I went back for my 6-week visit, I asked her what was that, and she said, oh, that's totally normal. I tell all my clients about that. Excuse me? You didn't tell me. She actually didn't deliver my baby because she was out of town, but the doctor who did deliver my baby did not tell me that. I don't know if I've stated this before, but really, really don't like the doctor who delivered my baby. But I'm standing there in my bedroom, I believe, and I mean, it's like, whoa, what is that is coming out? And you go to the bathroom, and sure enough, there's a clot sitting there that's like that big. It is scary for a new time mom who has not been told anything about this. I have heard that a lot of people get them it's like broken up, so they're like a little one, but quite often. Mine came all out at once. So that was scary, but I'm like calling my mom, crying, talking to my husband, trying to figure out what is going on. Yeah, it's totally normal. Get ready for the big, huge clot to come out. Another thing that is pleasant is that the blood that comes out will be all different kinds of colors. It will start out one way, and I mean, just like a period, I guess. It just is kind of a surprise when you go to the bathroom. So just get ready for many different colors of blood. Like I said, intensity, it all just changes. Like day by day, it's something different. So get ready for that. Also, get ready for a messy bathroom. Now, at first, you're going to be sore, and I mean, you're just going to be a hot mess. So making it to the bathroom on time is the most important. You can always clean up a mess after. Just get to the bathroom. I remember making not a total mess in the hospital bathroom, but that happened when I got home too. So have towels available, have wipes available, have cleaning supplies available, because it's a messy, messy process having the baby, and that doesn't stop when you come home. And that doesn't include the baby. Baby's pretty messy too. So just get ready for a mess, and it means a mess on you. You might take more showers just to feel more clean. You might need to clean things more often. I suggest having a towel, like laying on a towel on your bed, or even one of the like doggy pee pads. You will get used to those when you're in the hospital, because that's what you sit on. You can use one of those, just having something kind of protecting your stuff, so that if you bleed through your whatever you're wearing, it doesn't make a huge mess. You don't have all that laundry to do, because you're gonna have plenty of laundry with that baby. So get ready for just messes that you can clean up easily. I found that having a little like postpartum station in the bathrooms helped with my bleeding. Like that meant pads. I'm going to actually do a video just focused on this when I make one for my second baby. But like having pads, having wipes, having things to take care of the bleeding, and I had them in every single bathroom. So that it was really easy. I could just grab it if I needed to. I also found that if I was sitting on the couch, I would sit on a towel just to kind of help in the process of cleaning up if it was needed. Our fifth and final topic is your body in general. I'm just talking what's going to happen to the rest of your body after you have the baby. Once you have that baby, you are not shrinking down to your normal size right away. I know there's some people who do, but the majority of us don't. I mean, I even got comments from family members in the hospital saying, "Wow, you still look pregnant. Is there another baby in there?" Yeah, thanks, Grandma. Not good things to tell a brand new mom. But yes, I did look pregnant. I still looked like 6 months pregnant. It took a long time for my stomach to go back down. And now being pregnant the second time, I'm a little scared as to what it's going to look like after, but doesn't matter. It eventually went back, and I had a baby. Like, you had a baby. So everything stretched out, it's gonna have time to go back. So make sure to pack the right clothes to the hospital so that you're not looking like a stuffed sausage, that you're comfortable, because everything's gonna be squishy and mushy, and it's not a pretty sight, but you have a beautiful baby to show for it. So all worth it. Get ready for some swelling. I didn't swell very much when I was pregnant with Liam. Starting to swell this time, but didn't swell last time. But once I had him, I looked down at my feet almost the next day. I mean, it might have taken like a couple days for the full swelling. I was swollen everywhere. My feet, you could not even tell. I mean, the full-on cankles, you couldn't tell any definition in my feet. My toes were like all swollen. Everything was so swollen. I noticed that my face was swollen, my neck, my nose, like everything was swollen. And I found that drinking lots and lots and lots of water got rid of it. It took almost 2 weeks for my swelling to go down. I probably should talk to the doctor about it, but I kind of just kept drinking water, and eventually it went away. And she probably would have told me it's totally normal, because that's what she tells me about everything. So if you are not someone who swells, get ready to swell. I've also heard that if you give birth, like say on hands and knees or in a different position, you might have more swelling because you've been putting so much pressure on different joints. So your joints might swell. That didn't happen to me because I was epidural, all that kind of stuff. So I was stuck on that bed. But I did swell a lot, so you might end up with some elephant-looking feet. It will go away, I promise. Another beautiful thing to get rid of all of your water retention is night sweats. You will wake up completely drenched. Okay, so my camera decided to cut out on me, but I was talking about sweating. You are going to sweat a lot, and that might equal not smelling too great. So make sure to get a good deodorant. Apply it multiple times a day. Get ready for lots of showers, because I mean, I woke up every single night for a couple weeks just drenched, and I would sweat during the day, and that was me having a baby during the coldest time in Southern California. So If you have a summer baby, I'm sure it's a whole lot worse, but it's just your body getting rid of everything because it went through so much bringing that baby into the world. So just be ready to sweat a lot. Another thing is your stretch marks. If you've got any stretch marks, they're going to stay there forever. There really is no way, once they are there, to completely get rid of them. Yes, they will fade, and I really did not think that was going to happen. I had stretch marks on my boobs that were insane. They were bright purple. They were all the way up and everywhere. It looked horrible. It was so scary as a 24, 25-year-old thinking, my body's just done. I had a couple breakdowns with it, but it helped that my husband was like, no, it's fine. In his head, he's probably going, oh my God, what's going on with my wife's body? But they go away. I mean, obviously, like I said, they didn't completely go away, but you don't see them as prominent. It takes a really long time, and you can rub coconut oil, you can do the shea butter, you can do everything. Yes, having moisturized skin is good, and it helps you from actually like getting new ones, but it won't completely get rid of them because your skin has been stretched. I mean, really, I'm guessing there's probably plastic surgery, but yeah. So I was lucky and just got them mostly on my boobs. I have stretch marks from previous getting bigger. And those didn't get any bigger with having a baby. I did, however, find brand new stretch marks down there. Yeah. And those probably still there. Haven't even looked to see because I'm going to have another baby and things are going to stretch. So yes, your stretch marks are still going to be there and they're still going to look pretty bad for a really long time, but eventually they will look better. And hopefully your skin does really well with healing. It all depends on your skin type. And yes, taking care of them is good, but just remember, they're not going to completely go away. Now, when it comes to getting your milk supply, mine barely came in at all, and it was 5 days postpartum, so I really can't help you with that. I have heard that you go to bed looking normal and you wake up looking like Dolly Parton, but that didn't happen to me. I'm kind of hoping it happens this time because I would really like to breastfeed this baby, but I can't help you with that. I'm sure there are tons of YouTube videos where moms do talk about that. Research it as much as possible so that you're prepared for what's going to happen, because I know they do leak. I did have that. So you wake up with wetness, and since I didn't have very much milk, I didn't worry about the leaking too much, but I heard some people wake up with a whole wet bed. So just do a lot of research on that one because I can't help you with the big booby situation. What I can help you with is hair loss. Get ready. I mean, we've been talking about everything on your body. Your hair. You are going to lose so much hair. Now, this happens I think it happened like 3 or 4 months postpartum is when I started noticing it. I'm sure it happened from the get-go. And then when this baby, being pregnant, I'm actually losing hair still while I'm getting new hair, losing hair. It's crazy. But I lost so much hair, like right in here is where I lost a lot of it. And I have tons of hair. So I'm sure someone who doesn't have very much hair, I don't know if you can even tell, anybody that knows me, I have way too much hair. So if you have thinning hair already, and you're going to be able to notice it, but people with thick hair, I even noticed it. And then when it grows back, you get all these little like wispies, you get these type of things. I even had them poking through, like I'd have my hair in a ponytail or even down, and it would poke through. If you've ever had your hair really thinned out, kind of the wrong way of thinning it out, you know what I'm talking about. It's like it pokes through. So get ready for hair loss. And I mean, tons of it comes out. You think that you are going to be bald once you get out of that shower, but hopefully you won't be. Most people won't be. If you are used to losing hair, it's gonna be so much more worse than that. I'm someone who loses a lot of hair, and I found that I felt like I was going bald. It all came back. Unfortunately, I wanted to kind of just, I'm going to have thinner hair now. But no, it all came back. It just takes some time. Taking your prenatal vitamins still will really, really help with that. It'll help with a lot of things. So just keep taking those prenatal vitamins. With hair loss and all your crazy body functions, you need to keep putting the nutrients in there. So there you go, ladies. First time moms, I hope some of this stuff didn't scare you too much. I don't think I went into too crazy detail, but just enough to kind of, you're going to have all these things happen to you in one form or another. Some are going to be super intense, some not so much. If you have absolutely any questions, if there is more that you want me to talk about, I will talk about anything. We need to be informed about what's going to happen to us when we have these cute little babies. So we need to start talking about it. Make sure to look out in the future. I'm going to do like an ugly truth of pregnancy. I might do a few different other ones, like maybe labor. My labor was a little different the first time and not sure what's going to happen this time. So I am going to be doing a postpartum basket video coming up in the next few months. So make sure to look out for that. If you want to leave a comment down below, you can. You can send me a personal message if it's something you don't want to share with everybody. Like I said, I literally will answer anything and talk to new moms about anything that has to do with body, baby, postpartum. I am an open book with that because I think it's a really awesome thing that we're doing. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Like I said, this is part 2, so go check out part 1 if you have not seen that one yet. It will be linked all over the place. Hopefully you like this video. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.